him out of here. Is there anyone up here?
That gave legit goosebumps there.
She jumped off the bridge. Are you counting me? So I am in the Valentine Suite of the Lumber Baron Inn. So the story behind this room is in 1970, two teenage girls were robbed and murdered here. So I'm here to investigate and have a little bit of fun. I've been given permission to kind of do what I want in the room, but not take it out to the hallway and disturb other guests, which is par for the course. And really, 90% of the stories of this hotel come from this room. So I'm pretty happy just to have this room. But I'm going to find out. Is the Valentine Suite at the Lumber Baron Inn haunted? Or is it just BS? Alright, so I was walking around the room doing a visual check on everything. Nothing's planted, nothing's out of place, there's nothing weird. There is a light over the bed that gives off some EMF readings. There's a couple of lights over here on the dresser that give off EMF readings. The TV does, of course, the air conditioning does, and it's on right now. I know you can hear it. But what's really weird is I was sitting on the bed. I was actually texting Erica, and I heard a girl scream. I looked outside. It's possible it came from outside, but I mean, there's no one out there. There's, like, I don't see little children playing. I don't see anything like that. There's one other guest here. Could be them. They maybe brought a kid with them that got excited, or maybe their TVs was like turned all the way up or something like that. So I'm keeping all that in mind. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and get stuff out and start actually investigating. We'll see what happens. Alright, so I've done a one over of the room. I have a camera set up there. I have a camera set up there. Specifically on that table is a K2 meter. And so I have a K2 meter at the end of the bed, which is what that camera's focused on. And then I have my EMF detector right here. So I'm going to do a quick afternoon session like I normally do. I try to get these in around 5 or 6 p.m. It's 5:30, so kind of in that median zone of when I like to do it. I just realized I turned the air back on because it was getting a little warm in here. So I got that off. So let's do this. I'll move these up a little bit. Are you in here with me right now? If you're not, I invite you in here with me right now. I invite you in here with me right now. I invite you in here with me right now. I invite you in here with me right now. Was that you that I heard scream earlier? 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 Do any of these objects that I have with me right now look familiar? Have you seen these objects in this room before? I just realized the other two cameras weren't recording, so I got up and I didn't record. So now, whatever you say, you have a 1 in 5 chance of being heard. The camera I'm holding, the camera up there, the camera up there, and these two audio devices on the bed. If you're willing to sit next to me here, you can make this device change numbers. That'll let me know you're here due to the energy you put into it. If you want to choose to be further away from me, but actually have a conversation, you can go to the device at the other end of the bed. Or if you really want to be far away from me, you can go to the device on the table near the wall. And any of these 3 ways, communicating with me works. There is no wrong answer. Was it another guest? Was it another guest? Was it another guest? So this is the second EVP EMF session at the Lumber Baron Inn in downtown Denver. We are in the Valentine Suite, which is the location of a double gruesome homicide in 1970. 2 teenage girls were killed in this room. And it is the room in this house with the most activity, so the goal is maybe this time we get something. I do have the air conditioning on. However, the room should be cold enough to where we can actually do this and get a decent result. I do have an IR camera on over there. I do have a camera on another detector next to the mirror on the I don't even know what that is. It's a stand with a mirror with a whole bunch of drawers, but it's not a chest of drawers. Or it may be technically one, but it's not a traditional one. And I do have a water bottle on the floor that the IR is pointed at, but you can't see that. So we're going to get this thing going. Are you in here with us right now? What is your name? there's more than one of you here, can you tell us both your names? So I've done a couple of things that can help you communicate with us. One is I moved a device on that cabinet chest thing on the far wall. If you go near that, or you go near the camera pointing at it and you get close enough, you can make different color lights flash. So that would be helpful. I have another device over here that you can do the same thing. There's one green light here. You get close enough to it, you tap it, you can make it flash like I just did. Just the energy of you attempting to touch it should make that happen. So you don't actually have to worry about it too much. Another thing you can do is you can just move something in the room. You can go up to any object in here and you can just knock it over, push it over, kick it. I did leave a bottle of water on the floor. If you want to roll the bottle of water to show us that you're here, kick it, or just manipulate it in some way, I can use that as, a sign that you're present with us. If you don't want me here, I'm going to give you... Is that the case? You don't want me here? Flash it one more time if you do not want me here. Okay. Did you flash it to try to communicate with me? If that's the case, would you mind doing it again so that I know that that's the case? We can have a conversation. So another thing you can do if you do not want me here is So another thing you can do if you do not want me here is So another thing you can do if you do not want me here is Okay, I'm really confused. Because you're making the lights go off a lot. Yeah. You do it every time I talk about you don't want me here. But if I were to say you do want me here, if I were to say you do want me here, do you want me here? If you want me here and you want to have a conversation or attempt to have a conversation, make the lights go off now. If you want me to put all this crap away and just go to sleep and, do what normal people do, yeah. Is that what you want? You want me to put all this crap away? Do you know what this stuff is? Have you seen other people come in here and do this before? Have you seen other people come in here and do this before? Do you know what this stuff is? Have you seen other people come in here and do this before? What I've basically done is set up two K2 meters and two seats in the room that aren't to the bed, and I set up an audio recorder on a chair. I have a camera pointed at both the couch and the rocking chair with the K2 meter on it, and I think there might be a way to reach out and get a reaction that's a little bit more physical than what I've been getting, and I'm going to see if this works. So this is my evening session, my early evening session on night 2. What I want you to do is I want you to roll this soda can either to or away from me. You can kick it at me, you can pull it towards yourself, you can drink this soda if you want to. You can do whatever you want with the soda. Just try to make something happen. This is my 6th attempt to reach out to something. Were you communicating with me to put all this stuff away last night? Would you like for me to put all this stuff away and go to bed tonight? Do you sometimes like to sit over there and watch the lights in the evening? Watch people sleep? Do you find the couches and chairs more comfortable than you find the bed? Are you afraid to lay on the bed? Alright, so the battery has changed. The IR is a little bit better.
Here's the door.